Calvarosa and Miss Bengtson and I went to a flipped classroom thing, and so what you're going to experience right now live, your friends in last period class are going to experience taped called the flipped classroom, and I won't even have to show up anymore. They're just going to watch videos of me doing lectures, answer questions about them, and then show up to class and do practice. It's the way. It's the way of the future.
What?
So there you go. So we are going to talk about C clauses, right? Which in English express the idea of if this, and in French they express the same idea. If this is true, then this results. Okay? So in order to do this, you need two verb forms and the word C. So you need C plus the imperfect. And then you need the conditional. So on the previous slide it said si Madame Mac avait $1 million. Elle passerait les 30 août, etc. So nous avons si and a verb in the imperfect tense, and then elle passerait, she would spend, right? Verb in the imperfect, or conditional. So in order to do these, we need to know two things. We need to know that C plus the imperfect and stick together, and the conditional stays on the other side of the sentence. Because this sentence would be just fine if we had said, she would spend 30 Augusts in the Hamptons if she had $1 million, right? You can flip the order of the clauses. You can start with the conditional and then do the C and the imperfect. But what you can't do is you can't say C plus the conditional, then the imperfect. That doesn't work. That's like, if she would spend 30 Augusts, she had $1 million. That doesn't work out at all.
You're not Yoda.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
So in order to make it work, the C plus the imperfect side of the sentence has to hang together, and the conditional side of the sentence has to be separate, but you can do it in either order. So conditional, C imperfect plus conditional. You'll see when you look at the internet links that there are other kinds of C clauses, but in this chapter we only study C imperfect conditional C clauses. Yes?
So how do you find the imperfect? I know the endings, but how do you figure out the steps?
Okay, so then in order to put this into action, we need to know how do you make the imperfect, how do we make the conditional.
Yeah, because I forget.
Right. So what we need to know is that they share a common ending. You might remember that. So how do you make imperfect verbs? And how do you make conditional verbs? So imperfect is a stem and an ending. The stems are the new form minus the ONS. Être happens to be ET, it's just by itself. Avoir is AV, faire is FAIS. But this would be the rule just in general. And what are the endings for the imperfect? IES, IES, IET, EONS, IEZ, IEONT. So that's the imperfect. The conditional also is a stem plus an ending. Conditional stems are either going to be something like ser, which is the future and conditional stem of être. Remember, they always end in R. So avoir was or, and ale was ear, and fair was fair. Many times, though, it's just the infinitive of the verb. So the stem ends in R for the conditional. It's either an irregular stem like ser or ear, fair, and there's a whole bunch more.
Yeah,
Or,
those.
remember the future conditional stems?
What is the first one? SEO, that's what is.
Ashka.
Ashka.
Or it's the entire infinitive. And then the endings are IES, IES, IET, UNS, EZ, IUNT.
And